It's midweek, and of course, it's all about excitement right here on Let's Talk Showbiz. My name is Doreen Avio, and there's so much, so much to talk about. Shatta Wale is in the news. Yeah. Shatta Wale says he's a changed person. Shatta Wale also talked about the 2020 budget. I don't know how you felt about it, but Shatta Wale definitely has something to say. And also, Sina So is in the news, and I'm sure we've seen Taylor Swift is trending for various reasons. There's some, brawl between herself and one other artist. So it's been a back and forth, but we'll bring you updates on that here on the show. The name again is Doreen Avio. Don't go away. If you just tune in, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and as I mentioned earlier, Shatta Wale is in the news, and he has been talking about the 2020 budget. I'm sure most of us heard it. We hold our opinions to ourselves, but he says he's not impressed with the 2020 budget. He also talks about the fact that he is a changed person. So if you knew Shatta Wale back then and thought that, oh, Shatta Wale is like this or like that, he says he's a changed person. And actually, when you listen to his album, you could actually tell from what you will hear from the album.
Well, I'm not really okay with what I heard, and apart from that, when I go on social media and I see people talking about it, I believe this is where Ghanaians need to wake up and tell these politicians that we are tired of the talks. We are tired of the way they see us, because there are a whole lot of educated people in this country who are not getting what they have to get, and these educated people are still sitting there and they can't talk. And I don't want a point whereby the streets will take up this, and when the streets comes up with, their annoyance and craziness, I don't think the country is going to be a better place. So the governments, the politicians should really be careful of the things they tell us, because one day they might tell us something that will escalate into another thing.
How's your relationship with royalty?
With
royalty?
Royalty, like royalties, as in.
Yes. As in taking royalties, as in collecting royalties, as in Gamro giving you royalties and monies of your hard-earned work.
Well, that we don't get at all. That I don't get at all. That's why, yes, that's why I tell, people always that, the way I'm hustling to make my money in this country, I don't want in future, maybe I'll be in my house and, government will be chasing me, and be asking me how I got this, how I got that, I'll be very pissed, because it seems they don't care about that, and the entertainment industry has really helped. People like you, put us there, and, the fans get to hear us, and we make money, and you guys also do your part to make us make more money. But if the government says they are doing something better to make us make good money, then it's a lie, because if royalties, needs to be taken care of well, and maybe the musical president is not even working on that for us, and the Copyright Association doesn't care, our Creative Arts Union doesn't care. It's a whole crazy thing happening here, and this is not my time that this is happening. From Nikolai's time, from E.T. Mensah's time, from Osibisa time, people have been talking about this, and I don't want to be, in that trend. I want to create my world. That's why I tell people Shatta Movement is a nation, and we believe we can create our jobs ourselves. We can create our things ourselves, so we can live in our world. So royalties I've not gotten before, but I believe maybe in the near future, when I step up well to really push certain things, we can work it out.
Right, so that was Shatta Wale right there talking more about himself and then what he makes of the 2020 budget. And I'm sure as time goes on, most of you will come out and also voice out on what you make of the budget. Now, moving on, Fuse ODG is in the news. He has a new song titled Osu. And yes, he seems to be cooking something. He has an EP too, which will be out very soon. But the song now out is Osu, and he says that it is aimed at protecting prostitutes. He actually spoke on the Cosmopolitan Mix with Mamavi Owusu-Abuaji.
this song came to me on the spiritual Do you get me? And then now I'm learning. Now I'm learning about this world, and I've been reading a lot about it. And it's about time that we actually started standing up for our women in every sector.
You feel you'd win this because this is in our criminal books.
It's
not easy to change something that, and especially with our society.
But it's possible. It's definitely possible. Because it's human beings in charge of it. So why not? It's possible. It's not anything that's out of our control.
So you want us to legalize it? Can we get like a straight yes or no?
Yes, I would say yes.
Legalize prostitution here in Ghana.
Legalize.
You know how that sounds, right?
Legalize the work that these women are doing to protect them, because I feel like they deserve protection, because it's their body, it's your body. You're saying that are you saying sex? You're saying sex is not wrong, right?
Yeah, I'm not judging.
You're not judging.
Doing the advocacy.
See, Ghana, I feel like Ghanaians are so scared to talk about sex.
No.
Make her believe like a rumor. Moving round, round. Make me believe like a rumor. Moving round, round. Make me believe like a rumor. Make I believe like a rumor. Make me believe like a rumor. It's for all the sexy new Africans. OT, give it to them. It's this. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many things that we've done. And did you know that I've also had over 1 billion streams online? You know, there's so many things that our people don't know, because, you know, the I don't know, the media like to pick and choose what they want, you know, rather than, you know, blowing up.
You know, sometimes we want to talk about who Yolanda is, you know?
Yeah, but sometimes we should talk about the school I'm building in Akosombo as well, because a lot of people don't know that too. There's so many things that I'm doing as an artist that the media choose to not speak about. Maybe they feel like you, the audience, might not be interested in, but it's very important that the media takes control of the narrative, so we can all, you know, push a good story on Fuse ODG and just push and keep supporting me.
Right, so that was Fuse ODG talking about his latest single, Osu, and we are jamming to it. There's so much happening this Christmas with lots of artists releasing new songs, and I'm sure this Christmas we definitely have to jam to some of them. And now to Sina Soul, she has a new joint titled Killing Me. I recently spoke to her, and I'm sure we've been asking questions. What exactly does she do? What exactly would she call her kind of music? Now she says she is a soul artist.
Language has no barrier. Music just sails wherever it wants to go. And it's amazing, and it's a really good feeling for me.
Sina, what kind of genre do you do? Or better still, how do you love people to get to know you?
Well, like I always say, I'm a soul singer. And when I say I'm a soul singer, that means that anything that I touch, I put some soul into it. Ojole is high life. I have a song that is Afro jazz. I have Afro soul songs. You know, so anything I touch, I just put soul. So I'm a soul artist.
And you put some soul in me?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, tonight, are you here to pick up an award, or are you here to support?
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. My team worked so hard on this video, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Right, so that was Sina Soul telling us more about herself. So now when you see her, you should know that she is a soul artist, but she's definitely dishing us out with great music. And now to some international stories. Taylor Swift is in the news. She has been trending for various reasons, and it has to do with a back and forth between one other artist called Scooter Braun, and it has all been put up in this package. So the genesis of it all and how it is going on at the moment.
Why you gotta be so mean?
On Tuesday, the 38-year-old music exec shared a message on Twitter that seems to allude to his ongoing beef with the pop star over the rights to her older music.
Do not let anything stop you from making art.
Scooter posted this pic reading, "Kindness is the only response," alongside the message, "Words to live by." Yeah, so the post comes amid new developments in his feud with Taylor, which was reignited last week after she claimed that Scooter, Scott Borchetta, and Big Machine Records, her former label, were preventing her from performing her old songs at the 2019 American Music Awards.
It's just unbelievable.
At the time, Taylor shared this lengthy message on social media in which she claimed that any recorded event she's planning to play until November 2020 was in limbo. At no point did we say Taylor could not perform on the AMAs or block her Netflix special.
A man does something, it's strategic. A woman does the same thing, it's calculated. A man is allowed to react. A woman can only overreact.
Taylor, the narrative you have created does not exist. Oh damn, them fighting words. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber came out in support of Scooter, who we should mention is his longtime manager. On Monday, Big Machine Label Group released another statement insisting that they and Dick Clark Productions have come to terms on a licensing agreement that approves their artists' performances to stream post-show and for rebroadcast on mutually approved platforms. This includes the upcoming American Music Awards performance. But shortly after that statement was released, Dick Clark Productions told ET in a statement, quote, "At no time did Dick Clark Productions agree to create, authorize, or distribute a statement in partnership with Big Machine Label Group regarding Taylor Swift's performance at the 2019 American Music Awards. Any final agreement on this matter needs to be made directly with Taylor Swift's management team."
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun, of course, and it's all about their brouhaha. And now we end it all up right here on Let's Talk Showbiz. I hope you enjoyed the show like I did this afternoon. I'm Doreen Avio. Remember to log on to myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories. On Twitter, I'm Doreen Avio, and on Instagram, it's Doreen_Avio. A very big happy birthday to you, Newton. Today happens to be your birthday, and also a happy birthday to rapper Manifest. Of course, it is midweek. Have a great evening.